Today is an autumn melt and pour project bursting with color with these sugar maple trees. Yes, this soap is already made, and it's likely to be the same stuff that you find in the soap making section of your local craft store. But easy as it looks, this is no beginner project. To get the crisp embeds to hold their shape and place, this is an advanced melt and pour project. Now, I won't bore you so much with the technical details. For those of you who do want to try your hand at making this, the long version of the Sugar Maple Melt and Pour project is waiting for you over in the Melt and Pour category for the members in the Thermal Mermaid directory. The direct link to this project is just below the video. Or you can find it by going to the soap making dashboard, scroll down to the Melt and Pour category, and then find the project labeled Autumn Trees or also Sugar Maples. There you'll find the 12-minute video that will take you step by step to recreate this along with the printable instructions. Now for the rest of us, let's get to work. So what is it that makes this melt and pour project more advanced compared to other melt and pour soaps? Well, this is because it's packed full of thousands of embeds that are placed just right, and we're trying to get the whole picture to remain clear while we're melting it together at the same time. So that's just a bit of a challenge. So this is going to be all about timing and temperature. First, I'm going to prepare all the embeds. This means I'm going to prepare 12 tree trunks and 3 piles of bright sugar maple leaves. So let's do that now. Now things are going to start to get serious. I want to pour my first layer of green grass. Now by the time your sugar maple trees are popping with color in the backyard, your grass might not be so green anymore, but we're just going to ignore that little detail so that our picture looks pretty. Once the green layer is poured, I'm going to carefully place my trees into the bottom layer. This is tricky because I need the soap to cool so that the brown doesn't just melt right into the bottom as soon as it touches the green. But I don't want it to be so cool that the pieces won't stick together anymore. So I have to find an easy balance. Once we have our ground and tree trunks in place, it's going to be time to pour the clear soap. Freshly melted soap can be over 200 degrees, so if we try to pour this fresh out of the microwave, everything will turn into a big puddle of swirled color. I'm going to patiently wait for the temperature to drop and then very carefully test this clear a few times to see that it will stay on top of the green layer without doing any damage to the ground. When this all works out the way I want, I'm going to fill the mold just to where the tree trunks are sticking out. Then it's time to sprinkle in thousands of sugar maple leaves and then lock them in as I go along. I'm going to build the treetops up and then finish the top of the project in a pattern that looks like the red, orange, and yellow are all morphing sugar maple leaves. Now this will need anywhere from 4 to 12 hours to set up before we can cut each piece. But as we do, you can see just how beautiful, crisp, and clean the embeds have come out as we enjoy the pretty design.